Why you don't have 4 clients at 5K per month? No. Why you don't have 4 editing clients at 5K per month? Bro, like it's so simple. There's only one reason why you don't have a 5K per month offer. And if you don't have a 5K per month offer, I made a super long video explaining everything in detail. So just go watch this video. But if you have a 5K per month offer and you're still struggling to get your first four clients at 5K, it's a little bit different. I would probably say the reason why you're stuck with getting your first 4 clients at 5K per month, number one, you don't have put enough reps when it comes to content. So you haven't shared that you actually know what you're talking about through your content. A mistake that I did myself, I was focused on cold outreach instead of building content, building like a brand, building like personal brand, something, no matter what, building something that people can actually see and be like, yes, this guy knows what he's talking about and I actually want to work with him. If you don't have that, you're gonna struggle. I'm not telling you that it's impossible, but it's just like you're gonna struggle. Also for the future, like if you just invest, wait, I'm gonna look at, like if you just invest like, let's say a month or like 2 months just in content, in consistent content, like you already have, not just you'll be ahead of like 99% of like the market, but you'll have more experience, you show more value, you should share everything. So, and it's gonna be like, how to explain you that? It's not gonna be like for the month or for, and when you're gonna hit your first 4 clients at 5K. It's gonna be until, I can say until the end of time, honestly, because as long as you have your channel, like you have your page, you have your profile, no matter what, like you will still have your content out there. So the impact will be like always, yeah. That's why you need to be more consistent on content. Like if you're not in a point where like people are coming to you because of your content, you still need to work. And even myself, I'm here, so like when it comes to that, so there's no problem with that. It's a process. We need to go through it. But like when content work, like it worked really well. And that's what I like about content. And that's something that I've experimented with my Instagram. Like in the beginning, it was hard to get editing clients at like 1,000, 5,000, all these things. It was really hard. But after that, I posted like enough content. It was weird because I was able to attract them naturally. Like they were coming to me without even me doing something. Like, and even like after I took a break from editing, it was still the same thing. Like I was getting people coming to me because the content was still there. So even if I don't work, the content is working for me. And that's something that I really like. I'll probably say that's one of the first reason why you don't have your 4 clients at 5K. But there's another reason I would probably say you don't want your 4 clients at 5K per month, because a lot of time we have goals, we want stuff, but do we really want it? That's the question that I was asking myself when I was in a position. I was like, I want this, I'm working for it, but do I really want it? And the answers, like it really shocked me because it was no. Even though I was working every single day on that thing, even I was doing like everything that I thought it was right, I didn't actually want the result that I was trying to accomplish. And it was really crazy because I want it, like I want my I want my 4 client at 5K per month. Like why? Like what I mean, I don't want them. And what I mean, like this is me, that you don't want them is just that when you don't want something or when you don't truly want something, like you will not work at your full potential or at max capacity or at 100% of your capacity right now. And that's something that I experiment. Like I was sending, like example on an outreach when I was building my system, I was like sending what I think, no, I was struggling to send DMs every single day. It was hard because right now everything is clear, right? Like I've built my system, like I'm helping editors actually get 4 clients at 5K per month. You can just DM me on Instagram if you want to get more info on that. But I had to build that system. I had to go through that process. And of course, like what's beautiful is that I was able to document it, like the journey this year on this channel. So you can just go see that. But it was hard in the beginning. Like just the discipline of sending like 50 games a day, it was hard. Like I didn't have that. I had to build that thing until like, it was like, okay, until the first month, I think March 2025 was the first month where I actually sent 50 DMs every single day. And that was the goal wasn't to send 50 DMs until the end of my life. The goal was to send 50 DMs until I exactly understand like what makes my offer works, like, or what makes like my system or like the acquisition code. I mean, this is the system that I've built from that. So I went through like months of like learning, months of training, months of like applying to actually figure out like the acquisition code system. But it was hard in the beginning. So I had to figure out like what was the thing that were working, what wasn't working, how to fuse things, like why make them understand or make me. I had to understand like why this guy pay me, like why this guy not paying me, like. And yeah, basically I went to that, and it was long, it was hard, it was really painful, because building a system like that required a lot of time, a lot of patience, a lot of hard work, a lot of discipline. That's something that you have to go through, especially if you're like doing everything by yourself. But again, like I said, for people who want to like just take a shortcut and actually just invest into saving time, because actually if you go through that journey by yourself, like again, I'm telling you guys, I've documented everything. You can just go on my profile. I think for like 6 months I was recording a video every single day, and I was just like dropping everything. But if you actually want to go through that journey of like trying to figure out like your system to close like 5 per month clients, it's gonna be long, of course, but with my content, it's gonna help you, of course, get there. But if you want to get there faster, like you can just go check. I mean, you can go send me a DM on Instagram. We're gonna see if it fits with you. But what I'm just telling you is that you need to want what you want. Like, yeah, I don't know if it makes sense. Like, you need to want what you want, because you can tell yourself, oh, I want that. I want to make 5K per month. I want to make 10K per month. I want to make 20K per month. I want to make 100K per month. But like, you really want it. And then if you tell yourself yes to the second you really want it, then work like you want it. It's that simple. And that's the number 3, I think. Yeah, the third reason why you don't have 4 clients at 5K per month is because you don't work like you want it. Like, you tell yourself that you want it, but you're like at 50% of your work. Like, you work, yes, but you skip days. You're like on and off. You're like, you're distracted. Like, it's not gonna work. You really need to be 100% on that to make it work. And what's beautiful with that is like, when you have the first, you can have the second. When you have the second, you can have the third. And it's the same system. That's really what I like about system. And it's the thing that allow me to like stop editing and then just take a pause like some months and then come back, because it's the same system. We can do it again and again and again and again. So that's pretty much it, guys. This journey is long, but I'll say it's worth it, because I went through it. And for people who haven't saw the videos, like, I was able to document most of them. And honestly, yes, it was long. Yes, there's a lot of moments where I was like, damn, am I actually doing the right thing? I was like just sleeping in my bed. I was like, damn, God, is it exactly what you want me to do? But it was, I had to go through that. And then now I figure out the system. Now exactly like I'm presenting the system to editors and content agency, because I don't want people to go through that. It's really long, it's really painful, it's really hard. But if you want to go through it, or if you are into it or on it right now, like, that makes sense. I'm gonna actually just help you structure everything, so it just become easier for you. So that's pretty much it for this video. Just drop me a DM on Instagram if you want to actually scale your income. And if you have any question, you want me to talk about something, just drop a comment below. And that's pretty much it. So see you on the next video, guys. Ciao.